All right, questions 3 through 6 were all about decimal operations. So number 3 here is adding two different decimals. Biggest thing you have to remember when you are adding decimals, you must line them up. So 3.06 plus, line up those decimals, 2.956. Any empty spaces you have, fill in with a 0. From here, it's just normal addition. 0 plus 6 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. Carry your 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. Carry your 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 2 is 6. Drop your decimal straight down. So your answer should be 6.016 or 6 and 16 thousandths. Next one is subtracting decimals. Again, adding or subtracting decimals, you have to line them up. In the whole number 7, in any whole number, your decimal is after. Remember, if it's out of sight, it's to the right. So your decimal is after that whole number. And we're subtracting 4.4. Notice my decimals are lined up. Fill in a 0 if you have any empty spaces, which we do. You need to borrow from that 7 to make that 10 minus 4 to get 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. Drop your decimals straight down. And our answer here would be 2.6. Multiplying decimals, you do not have to line up your decimals. In this one, ours do line up. That's just a coincidence. So I like to forget that there's any decimals at all to start and just do the multiplication. So 7 times 5 is 35. Carry the 3. 7 times 8 is 56. Plus 3 is 59. I cross out as I go. I'm done with the 3. I'm done with the 7. And I can add my 0 for my placeholder. And then I do 3 times 5 to get 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 8 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. I do have an empty space. I'm going to fill with a 0. And then I add my product. 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 5 is 14. Carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. Plus 5 is 11. Carry the 1. 1 plus 0 plus 2 is 3. Now go back to the original. Figure out that there were 2 numbers after the decimal in your first number. 2 numbers after the decimal in your second. 2 plus 2 tells me there should be 4 numbers after my decimal in my final answer to get 0.3145, which was letter D in my answer options. Last operation would be division. Remember, first come, first serve. So that first number, 13.11, needs to go inside my house. 5.7 goes on the outside. Biggest thing you have to remember when dividing decimals, you cannot have a decimal on the outside. So 5.7 needs to become 57. So I move that decimal over one place, right? I scoot that decimal. Whatever I do on the outside number, I have to also do on the inside. So that becomes 131.1. I scooted that decimal to the right one place. Once I do that, my outside number does not have a decimal, so I'm good to just divide. 57 goes into 1 0 times. 57 goes into 13 0 times. 57 goes into 131 twice. 57 times 2 gets you 114. So we'll do that subtraction. Should be left with 17 and bring down your 1. 57 goes into 171 perfectly 3 times. If you don't believe me, do it off to the side. And we're left with 0, nothing else to bring down. Final step is shoot your decimal straight up through the roof to get 2.3.